I'm here in downtown Thurmond. I'll film a little bit of the business area, then we'll head on down to some abandoned coal mine towns I want to go to. But this is a visitor center. It's May 10th or March 10th, 2020. I filmed this video, not May 10th, March 10th. Conductor's office. All these rooms had different offices. The names on the doors was there. Track supervisor. And maybe when they open this up for the season, I'm about to do a better video inside. I got a short inside video where I show only a small sliver of the inside. Card, this spot, this ruler. Back in the day, this was a huge rail yard for the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad. And they had some great, and they had all the offices there. Steve Clark. I mean, there's a lot of jobs here back in the day. Thurmond, Friday, if you walk to Chesapeake, Ohio, and you're in the Thurmond area, it was one of the best paying positions. Train master. And then the switching station here, where they done all the switches too. Now the switch is electronic. They push a button on a computer and the switch automatically. But there's the Thurmond Bridge. I think the next time a train crosses it while I'm here, I need to film from up here at the top of the steps. Won't be today. I done missed the train, all the trains on the Double Blue Creek Branch line heading up. Today there won't be more trains on the Double Blue Creek. Well, there won't be any trains coming down to the main today. There may be some more trains coming down here dropping cuts of cars off on the side track, but there shouldn't be another train coming down the down the Branch line until tomorrow afternoon. Now the train comes. I've been waiting on that train for like over almost 30 minutes now. I was beginning to think they're not coming. I can hear them in the distance, so they're coming. But this freight depot was the main office for the Chesapeake Ohio Railroad in this area anyways. I think basically they pretty much controlled all the train traffic here in West Virginia from here at one time. At some point, CSX took over after it became SESI system. But I don't know how far away that train is. I think that's the train out here. The lights have not started flashing yet, so I'm going to get across. They start flashing usually within 30 seconds or so. Train's coming around the curve. There's the freight depot from the distance. But almost saw the Thurmond Post Office, some of the other businesses here. Oh, I'm a scrapper's named Jed. I think it's Jed Trains. Asked about the business district. I do remember when I first started my YouTube, I do remember doing a video about the same thing I'm doing now, but apparently I guess I deleted a video or something because I no longer have that video. But this is not far from my house. I can jump in the car, it's like a 15-minute drive from my house. So it doesn't take long to get here. The main reason I'm not over there all the way walking to town so I can catch the train, but here's the Thurmond Post Office. I think they were still open as late as 1997 before the United States Postal Service decided to shut it down completely. By the way, there's older videos taken in the early to mid-90s of Thurmond, and you can actually see the water towers still here. Down here you had two banks and a general store, the Bengals Club restaurant. I know ladies a lot older than me who talked about when, back in the late 80s, she used to come down here to the Bengals Club restaurant. Surprisingly, the Bengals Club restaurant survived through sometime in the mid 80s before they shut down for good. And then the Bengals Club restaurant shut down with the Bengals Club restaurant, and what was the original First National Bank of Thurmond. I have to say I don't know a huge amount of history about this Thurmond. I should know more about. Maybe next time the Park Service does a walking tour here, if the park ranger don't mind me filming, maybe I'll film the park ranger doing the tour. Of course, I have to make sure they don't mind me doing the YouTube video, because the walking tour probably won't be until the summertime, probably July, August. I don't think they're doing the April walking tours this year because of the coronavirus thing. They didn't do any walking tours last year. think that's a grain train. Yep, grain. New River Banking and Trust Co. Now this bank was here for many, many years. That says the timeline, everything that happened here. You can always pause and read if you want to read. But there's actually a restaurant here. There's actually an old diner, a restaurant, and a general store. Here's the Bankers Club restaurant. First, that's a bank at Thurmond. That's where the Bankers Club restaurant was. They also had a hotel on the second and third floor, was part of the Thurmond Hotel after the original Thurmond Hotel burned down. It's so warm out here, good grief. Nice though. The smallest town hall in Fayette County, only 6 members. As soon as the train clears the crossing, I gotta get going if I want to make it to that abandoned coal mining town and have time to film. was going to listen to the train, whatever, something, I didn't get a read on it because by the time I realized there's some kind of writing there, it was too late to focus on it. I could always pause the video at that point and see what I got in the train, or what was written on the train. I gotta get across the river here and start my long 2-mile hike. Well, it might be more than 2 miles. It's at least 2 miles to where I need to go. Maybe more. It's a long hike through the woods to get to the abandoned coal mining town I'm wanting to film. So that's going to be a bit of a fun walk. It's worth it though.